Warning! This game uses lots of bright, changing colors and video effects during gameplay. If you suffer from epilepsy, please be careful around this game. Otherwise, enjoy the video. So the Nintendo Switch has been out for over a year now, and, as expected, the library of available games has skyrocketed. The eShop is full of all kinds of games, from platformers to RPGs to horror games and even some not-so-typical ones. I'm looking at you, PETA. However, some games are just so out there, you just have to ask, why does this exist?
Who made this?
What is going on?
Why did I spend $2?
What is the story? What am I doing with my life? Say hello to No Thing. No Thing is a game that was originally released for PC, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, and Windows phones on April 7th, 2016, but it was later ported to the Nintendo Switch on March 22nd, 2018. It sold on Steam for $3.99, but everywhere else, it sells for just $1.99. It's a very cheap game, but what is it? Well, from looking at screenshots and trailers, the game looks to be a sort of platformer with a distinct vaporwave-esque aesthetic. The music is completely digital, and the game appears to be very minimalistic. One of the major aspects of it that you'll discover from the trailer, though, is the bright, changing colors. The game switches to a different dominant color constantly throughout each level, which can most certainly cause eye strain if played in a dark area. Ooh, that's bright. Ooh.
Every day.
Oh, that red is not good. I mean, at least I can see now, but this just gets painful after a while. Like if you're in like a super dark room or something, like this just gets painful. However, to truly understand just how strange this game is, you'll have to play it yourself. When you start up the game, you're greeted with a distinctly robotic voice telling you the title.
No Thing.
This is the unnamed narrator of the game. I say narrator, but he's more like the sole voice throughout the adventure. At the start, you have three choices: storyline, trophies, and options. Trophies is essentially this game's achievement, which just consists of finishing the game's 10 levels and scoring either 500 or 1,000 points. The options are just for turning on and off the music, sound, and vibration features. Storyline is where you will be playing the game's levels. After finishing the first level, you will unlock the ability to play any level you have previously completed. The game itself is a variation on the endless runner formula we see in many mobile games and some indie games. Your character will constantly run forward, and you have to choose whether to turn left or right, using any number of the buttons or sticks at your disposal. That's it. That's all of the controls. It's a simple game to play, but you'll soon notice just how hard it is. Your character will speed up over time as you get closer to the end of the level, or so it would seem. You see, the game's speed and the dialogue from our nameless narrator are directly based on the number of times you have turned in the level. The dialogue itself is a bunch of, for lack of a better term, gibberish.
Watch your steps. You just have one thing. Crowd is not your every day friend.
Meant to distract the player. The actual progression to the end depends on triggers you hit while on the course. In theory, you can catch yourself on a corner, turn a bunch to build up speed, then race to the end of the level. However, this completely defeats the purpose of the game. One problem I have with the controls is when you gain more speed, your character will begin to launch off of ramps and inclines, making it much harder to see where you need to land. You can't control the camera, so looking ahead is all you can do. It leads to many leaps of faith. As you progress with your turns, the dominant color, along with some sort of effect, will change, causing it to become either easier or harder to see what is going on. This is where it becomes painful at times, as certain combinations are just plain hard to look at. The big thing with this game is that it is hard. The controls, despite it being just 2 buttons, will sometimes fight you with turning. The insane speeds make it very difficult to time said turns. The effects make it difficult to see and process what is happening, and the level geometry in later stages is strange. If you fall off the stage, you have to start from the beginning, meaning if you are right at the end and you fall, it's back to square one. This makes the game very difficult to get into since you will die a lot. However, the player will usually end up trying again because they know that they can do it. They won't let the game win. It's a thought process seen in all sorts of rage games. Now to answer the question at hand. What is No Think? It's an indie game that is meant to be a love letter to the 90s aesthetic associated with Vaporwave, but with the core of a runner-style rage game that is meant to hook players and keep them playing. For just $2, you don't have much to lose. However, if you are photosensitive to flashing lights and bright colors, steer clear of this game. For everybody else, just be prepared to grip onto your controllers so you don't accidentally throw them in rage.
I am a chippy bomb. I don't have. I am a chippy bomb.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the first time I've done a project like this, so please let me know down in the comments what you think. In the description of the video, I'm going to leave my Twitch, where I like to stream sometimes there. I'm going to be trying to do more projects like this on YouTube, so please keep an eye out. Again, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.
I am a chippy bomb. I don't